founded Icotech off the back of trying to find products that I couldn't find and then realising that there was a gap in the market for them. We started using FBA from Amazon in the UK, and we used that for a number of months. Then we realised that there was the opportunity to sell to the European market. So we started then selling using multi-country inventory. When we moved to Pan-EU FBA, it allowed us all of a sudden to have product that's actually sitting in the fulfillment centre nearest to the customer. And because we're not paying any additional fees for that, we're actually able to be extremely competitive on our pricing. That therefore means that we sell more of the units and it creates a virtuous circle, improving our sales in those countries. Whenever we first looked at the Pan-EU FBA option, we knew that we would have to then register for VAT in each of the individual countries that we were going to be holding stock in. So it was a consideration, but there are a number of solutions out there and a lot of people with a lot of advice to make that actually flow quite easily. I think whenever you look at VAT, in any country, obviously, you see a lot of documentation and a lot of paperwork, and it can be quite daunting, especially when a lot of it's in a foreign language. Anything that's new requires some reading through, so there's probably a day or two's worth of reading to get your head around it, but after that, it's probably an extra hour or two on a quarterly basis. Once we actually managed to get through what the requirements were, we suddenly realised that actually it's not that different from the UK. It was a matter of simply registering the business and the existing business that we had, applying for the VAT numbers in those countries, and then simply completing a form on a quarterly basis, which is very similar to the one that we do in the UK. But once we looked into it and got some advice, it actually isn't that difficult. And we also discovered our accountancy package, and the online systems pretty much handle that for us. The VAT registration wasn't a particularly onerous task for us. It is actually just a matter of doing some extra paperwork on a quarterly basis. So it's not particularly costly in either time or money. So yes, very daunting at first, but once you get to it, it's actually pretty straightforward. We want to expand the number of products that we're doing in the UK, but then we're going to be expanding across Europe as we're doing now, which is very exciting. And we're also looking to expand beyond that. So we've started to sell products in India and the US, and we've got eyes on Japan, Mexico, pretty much every country that Amazon's opening up.